Standing in now, Andreas Murillo, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here. Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in to try it again. Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Daniel Wright takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Daniel Wright.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Gary Sanchez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Murillo going back on it. Still going back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 2nd home run of the game. And the Mariners have opened it up to 5-0 now.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in now, D. Gordon runs up and gets this one down. Scope takes it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Ryan Stapleton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Steven Souza is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Now here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. So digging in now, Rio Ruiz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in the switch hitter, Jim Tucker. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
1-1, here it is. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Haniger is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Angels are gone in order. They can't. Ready once again, Sid Sis. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Sid Sis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning, he was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Kyle Seager as this lead swells to 7-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you gave it a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Giancarlo Stanton now. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A runner at first with no outs here. To short, hit hard. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game he's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So striding forward now, Mitch Haniger. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Murillo has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Here's Addison Russell. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit.
A dive by Gordon. The throw to first in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Standing in now, Eddie Murray. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The M's get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Angels, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.